is mixed, you're going to form it into that McRib shape. You turn around behind you, you will see where we're forming McRib in the iconic form that resembles a rack of ribs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I never knew. I just thought it was some weird shape.
We're putting a really fine mist of water on the product so because when we flash freeze, keep it from dehydrating.
Alright, let's get started on the real McDeal. So, normally we take the membrane off the back of the ribs, but for this we're going to need the membrane to help keep it together because we're going to cook this super tender. So I got my rack of baby backs. We're going to use our favorite rub and season both sides of the rib. We'll flip it over, season this side. And while I'm seasoning, please remember to like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends and family all about us. Leave a comment if you can. And thanks a lot for watching. So, we'll wrap this up real tight in this heavy-duty aluminum foil. I've got my oven preheated to 300 degrees. Once we get this wrapped up tight, we're going to place it in that oven for 3 hours and 50 minutes. That's right. We're going to cook this so long, it'll be so tender, we're going to be able to slide the bones directly out of the ribs and actually have a real rib sandwich. So, while that's cooking, let's prep up some other things we need. We need some very thin sweet onion. We'll cut those very thin with our mandolin. And set them in some water for 20 minutes or so, just to take a little bit of the bite away from the onion. And we're also going to need dill pickle for our sandwich. So I've cut the tips off so I can stabilize it. And I'm just going to use my paring knife and cut it down nice and thin, just like that. And once we have our pickle done, next thing we got to do is toast our bun. So I've got my non-stick out. I'm not going to use any oil or butter or anything. I'm just going to put it right on the non-stick for about 6-7 minutes until it gets nice toasty, just like that. Now, 3 hours and 50 minutes have gone by. We're going to take our ribs out of the oven and carefully, without burning ourselves, take this foil and open it up. Let's see what we got. Those are absolutely perfect. Look at those. We'll let them cool down a little bit. Now we're going to very gently push and pull and slide those bones right out. That's how tender this pork ribs is. They come right out. Just take your time. Don't force it or you'll rip the baby backs. If you got to push from one end and pull from the other, it works, but they'll come right out. And once we get all the bones out of the baby backs, we're going to flip them over. And we're going to use our favorite barbecue sauce. I'm using a Kinder's Hot barbecue sauce today, but you can use whatever you like. So we'll baste the back with our barbecue sauce. And then we'll toss it into the broiler for about 5 or 6 minutes, just to get a nice sheen on top of those ribs. There we go. Now we'll pop that into the broiler. And with the magic of editing, we put it in, we pull it right back out. There it is. Perfect. Now I've used my buns that I'm using to know exactly where to cut that baby back so it fits on the bun perfectly lengthwise. So I'm going to start off with extra sauce on the bottom of the bun. Then we're going to give a nice layer of those super thin sweet onions. And then we'll layer down our dill pickles. There we go. And next, our baby back ribs. Perfect. Now we'll hit it with a little bit more barbecue sauce on top. And you are all set for a delicious, real, no processed food, 100% real baby back pork rib sandwich. All right, make this, enjoy it, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.